Warren, a 6'2 righty, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one ripped right center field. Hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Mookie Betts now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Tucker makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Here's Alex Verdugo. Runners at the corners here. One away. Simeon digs in now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Strike two.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up.
Roll to short, could be two. Over to Jazz, there's one. And that's two. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. Sale back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That clips the corner. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Swing and a miss at a slider. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won it. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. The Braves did reach the postseason, but they had to fly cross-country to Petco Park to play the Padres. Plus, they lost Chris Sale going into the final weekend of the season. That was a tough blow.
Yeah, no doubt. Injuries were a huge part of the Braves story in 2024. Everyone is hoping for better luck this season, that's for sure.
In the air, left field. Trout makes the catch. And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And a pitch. In plenty of time to first. And a quick out, number 1. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
McKinstry whips it across, and that quickly 2 away. Now it's going to be Austin Wells. Outside with a breaking ball. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double. Back to the top of the lineup, Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit. Fouled off. He was late. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then
Verdugo squeezes it, and that is that. Back at Truist Park as we go to the last of the third. So here's Murphy now. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here comes Bellinger. Doubled his first time up. Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Alex Verdugo next up for the Braves. He was walked intentionally his first time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Ozuna, the lead runner at second. Bellinger on at first with 2 down. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Trout snags it, and that'll do it. And we're back. And here is Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a foul ball. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. And now batting Mike Trout. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Simeon zips it across, and the Yanks go quietly. Back here in Atlanta, now it's Marcus Simeon.
The shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
Hit in the air, left field. Lunging, but it gets down.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Swing and a foul out of play. Comes up empty.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground to second, might be 2. Tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th. Zach McKinstry now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. Oh, what a stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. 2 on, 1 out. And now it's Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
On the ground to first. To Volpe at second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And new inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. Sale back to work. Pilar makes his way towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a foul ball. Got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Fastball right back to the mound. Sends it to first. And that is the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. 1 down.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Ozuna now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that one hammered. That's back. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 2-0. New pitcher for the Yankees, Robert Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ground ball. Jazz tosses to first, and Bellinger is out. Here's Betts, 0 for 2 in this one. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. And the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And Betts is set down. And that's the third out. All set for the top of the sixth. And now, Anthony Volpe.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And now Austin Wells doubled his first time. Pilar on the move. They got it for out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's the strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the...
Oh, that's a strikeout. And bottom of the 6th. And here is Alex Verdugo. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. It's 3-0. Here is Marcus Semien. And that one fouled off.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Pilar at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. That one blasted deep to right. Tucker going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Zach McKinstry next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. Two outs. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Wells down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back at Truist Park, Nato comes in to take his cuts.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The Yankees looking to rally. And Sale deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. Lux throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Mike Trout.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but It needed to be made. That's helping your team.
One strike.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But
and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the set for the last half of the 7th. Now at the plate, Gavin Lux. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Jonathan Loaisiga on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball out to left field. Trout settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ozuna at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Sale back to work.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Simeon zips it to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Stanton, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Now here's Trent Grisham. He's grounded out a couple of times. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Inside. And that's ball 1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
They get the force, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Cody Bellinger. High fly ball out towards left field. That ball's carrying, and that gets down in the corner. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he's squaring it up nicely.
Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Alex Verdugo next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Bellinger over at second, 1 down. Foul ball. Line drive, caught.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Marcus Simeon will hit next. 1 for 3. Slice down the right side. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No, that's that slurve right
2
there. He
strikes.
threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Verdugo running hard. Brings it in. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. And that skips in the dirt. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. On the ground, and this should do it. Simeon. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves get a shutout on the mound.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.